Well, it's a simple little fact somehow. I couldn't say it any other way. Don't bury me, not a secret that you keep. I could buy your good eyelids and somehow make them sweet. But you see, you were the simple little reason I had to be a killing me.
Simple little reason. Well, I actually co-write with a gentleman called Stephen Lindburn. So Steve came in with some music, and I just had a sort of concept about a guy I was actually dating at the time. So one of the lines is, your blue-eyed lies, I'd somehow make them sweet. So obviously I had blue eyes, so it was just based around that, really. So bad relationship, but I got a good song out of it.
Oh well. So how do you write your songs? Because you were telling me you don't actually play an instrument.
I don't play an instrument.
And I would find that very difficult.
Yeah, I mean, at first I played a little guitar, but I wouldn't say I play an instrument because it's not really good.
But it's
playing.
enough for you to tinker and come up with ideas?
Mainly it's Steve, the gentleman I write with. Most of it, I mean, if not all of it, is Steve. So Steve will come with me with an idea and say, what do you think about this? And then I'll go away and listen to it for a little bit and come up with some lyrics, and then we sort of just get back into the room together, and it just kind of unfolds from there. So
you're more the lyric person, or you actually come up with melodies?
We work together on melodies, lyrics, and then obviously Steve's
come up with the chord progressions.
Great. Which is awesome at.
Now, you were telling me before you actually are having lessons with an opera singer.
Yes, Carmela de Losino, her name is. Yeah.
How's that going?
Wonderful. Yeah, awesome. It's definitely helped me with my voice and control and things like that. And she's a good teacher because she doesn't try to use sort of the technical terminology in opera. She will watch and listen to what you're singing, and then she'll hear and then sort of try to give you an opinion or direction in a more casual way rather than sort of, lift your soft palate and things like that. She's not like that, so it's really, really good.
But when you hear an opera singer, it is a very different style. I mean, the whole texture of your sound production, your tone production is very different to a rock singer.
Yeah.
Are you going to take that over to the rock?
Well, I guess I'm not overall, I wouldn't say I'm overall a rock singer. I think working with an opera, someone who's done opera, I think it helps with the resonance in your voice. And actually a lot of rock singers use a lot of resonance in their voice. So if you're slogging your voice out all the time, if you're not using it correctly, you're going to lose it. So I think it definitely helps in that respect, which is surprising. I didn't think that that's what would come out of it, but yeah.
Right. Okay, what are you hoping to achieve with your songwriting?
Obviously I would love a career out of music, but with the songwriting process, both Steve and I are very passionate about good songwriting and sort of not throw away, pop that means nothing. So I would definitely say telling a story and touching someone in some way so that they can connect with the music, and also creating little worlds. So every time you listen to a song, you want to close your eyes and it paints a picture for you. So that's, would be my goal.
Who impressed you? Who were your influences?
I think they vary. My taste in music is so different.
I'd like to hear them.
Well, as a kid, Celine Dion, Mariah Carey, I used to just listen to it over and over again and just try and copy what they were doing. Any big voice, I love Janis Joplin. I love Joni Mitchell for her songwriting. Oh, Jeff Buckley. I love Jeff Buckley. I think. Yeah, so a wide variety. But overall, I think it was the voice that really captured me.
Right.
And being able to connect and sell an emotion. If it's a sad song, it makes you want to cry. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's great. Do you do much performing in Melbourne?
Currently, at the moment, I've had a bit of a break, but my last thing, I had a support tour with Pseudo Echo. So I don't know if you remember those guys. Of course. But I
actually didn't know they were back together again.
They did a little tour around Melbourne. So so I was lucky enough to get on for the support act for that, and that was amazing.
Yeah.
Just learning and listening and being around them was really, really good.
Yeah, I'm sure.
So,
well, Melbourne's a great town for music. There seem to be plenty of gigs there.
Yeah.
A lot of people seem to make a living out of playing down there.
I think with original music it's always hard as far as making a living. Most people I know in Melbourne I mean, it's impossible to do that. You have a day job and you use your music as a love. But cover music, I think, is always, you're going to make money doing that. Yeah. But
Have you done much of that sort of thing?
I used to do cover music, yeah, but I did it in country areas. I'm originally from Wagga Wagga, country New South Wales.
So you're not a Victorian?
I'm not a Victorian, no. No. So, yeah, I did do cover music at a young age, and I also used it as an income kind of thing as a sort of early 20s. But, yeah, I just felt it was sort of taking away from doing the original stuff, and, yeah.
Yeah. And what's in the future for you?
Oh, to take over the world.
Oh, right.
No.
Now, how do we do it?
Oh, how do we do that? I'd like the answer. No, I'm writing a second album at the moment with Steve,
Yes.
Steve and the band. So finishing that, trying to get as many songs, good, decent songs as possible, you know, getting onto good gigs. So really just getting myself out there and just learning and keep going forward with it.
Right. And what are the subjects you write about?
Subjects, it always has to be personal for me. So Steve will sometimes come with an idea for lyrics, you know, a concept, but we both have to agree on it. And if not, probably more so me, only because I'm singing it. And so I find I really have to understand or connect with the subject matter. But I would say just, you know, relationships, you know, loss, I suppose, whatever really inspires or touches me. So, you know, in a way that I'd want to write about it.
Right.
Yeah.
If someone wants to hear your music, how do we get a hold of it?
You can go on my website.
Yeah, what is that?
It's www.carlyvan.com.
Yeah.
So it's very easy to remember. And
Yeah,
I'm on
that's it.
Facebook, MySpace, Twitter, Reverb Nation. So lots of presence on the net. That's how you would do it.
Yeah, great.